morning. It's what is it day today? Thursday evening today, and this stuff was cut Monday morning, so it had all day Monday, and today is Tuesday, so 2 days of drying. So we're gonna check to see how well it's drying here. So we'll try and pick a bigger thick spot here, go underneath. Pick a big stem. You really see the crimps on it. I don't know if we can see that. So here's a stem that I pulled from the bottom of the windrow here. Got a good crimp. You can see it's starting to wilt. The leaves are really dry already, but it's still got a lot of waxy layer on the stem here. So obviously it's only been 2 days, but it's definitely getting close. Even if you walk on the hay, it's very crunchy on the top, but bottom, even the bottom leaves on the bottom of the windrow are still, they're getting crunchy and dry. So it's pretty good for 2 days. The boys are just setting up the rake. We're gonna start raking some hay. Okay, grab that bar, Lucas. No, the end bar. This bar. And you gotta hook that into the hole here. Okay, go help maybe Joseph. Oh, you gotta push it a little bit more. Okay, take the pin out of the pin. Take the pin out. Yep, pull it out. There you go. Now you gotta line up into a hole. You tell me when to stop, okay? Well, it's close to 10 o'clock p.m. and we're just starting to rake here. So we're gonna pick up some leaves here on the top. You can compare it to what it was just earlier. You grab a few leaves, take them off the stem here a sec. You can roll them up. That's when she's ready to rake. Quick update, 11 o'clock at night. Humidity is getting close to 70%. And I think we can go a little bit longer yet, but another maybe half an hour or so. Humidity is jumping from 68 to 71 back down to 69. So it's somewhere hovering around that 70% mark. So as you can see, I'll open up the back door and you'll see the rake. Not too sure if you can make that out, but the tires are getting a little shiny. Not too sure how long I'm going to be going for yet, but we'll see. It's about 11:30 now. Dew is getting close to 73%. The tires are not super crazy wet, but it is moist. Rake's doing a good job picking everything up. It's gonna make some nice feed. You can see now that there's actually wet on the top, wet to the touch. I'm gonna grab some leaves from the top here, and we're gonna roll some. It's getting close to quitting time. It's almost midnight. Humidity's going up to 72, so I think we're gonna call our quits pretty quick. So it's midnight. Another quick update here. Humidity's at 73, and we're gonna shut her down for the night. Pick it up in the morning around 7 o'clock, 7:30. But it's definitely wet to the touch now. You go like this with your hand, and you look at your hand, and it's I don't know if you can see, but it's wet, sticky from the alfalfa. So yeah, time to shut her down for raking for right now. But I'm just gonna grab some leaves here. I'm actually gonna grab a bunch, put it in the light by the tractor here, and show you what we got here for midnight raking. So not too sure if you can see good on the video, but I'm gonna try to roll this. And if it turns kind of black, I was told it's getting too wet. But you can definitely roll it good. Not really turning black yet. So theoretically we probably could go a little bit, but I'm just gonna just shut it down. It's midnight. I can get it in the morning. Just gonna go to the end of the row here, and that's it. You can see even on the tractor tires, they're a good damp. Another good indicator is your tires on your rake. You can see it's wet. So it's another indicator to time to quit. Well, it's Friday morning, 7:45. Just checking the alfalfa. Just started raking a bit, but I think it's a little bit too wet still. I'll show you. I don't know if you can pick that out on the video. But you see that water on there? That's pretty heavy dew. So I think I'm gonna just maybe wait it out a little bit here till the sun comes out. Where's the sun? Right there. Yeah, it's pretty moist still. And if you roll up some leaves, like I'll do now, like look at my hand. It's pretty wetter than it was last night, and that leaf looks pretty wet. So we're gonna wait. You grab some leaves off an alfalfa, strip the tops like that, give it a roll. Doesn't shatter out. Beautiful morning. This stuff here was raked last night. Started at, I think it was 10 o'clock or 10:30. No, yeah, about 10 o'clock. This stuff here, I tried to do it this morning at 7:30. As you've seen, it was just too wet. So we're just gonna go into Tim Hortons in Tulumbi, get a coffee, come back, and hopefully it'll be ready. Also have to re-ted out the grass that got too wet last night with the dew, so I gotta ted all that back out. And then hopefully at 3 o'clock, re-rake it, and then bale it. So, should be a busy day. And then we'll spread some fertilizer. And, well, it's an hour later, 8:30 now in the morning. Went to Tim Hortons, got my coffee. And it's the dew is slowly lifting off. There's still some moisture. You can see on top of the leaf there, on this one right there, a little bit of dew left. But it's getting pretty close. It's a lot drier than it was an hour ago. So I think we're gonna get going. Just this field to do yet. Probably take about another hour, and then we should be good. Got my Beebs brew, cold iced coffee, and we're raking. Well, we're still waiting. Still a little bit wet. I think we're ready almost. The alfalfa is actually sticking to the wheels now. It's all on the wheels. It's actually really sticky. Maybe that's a good indicator to start when the alfalfa gets sticky. I think this might be a good indication if the alfalfa is ready to rake. Like it's sticking like glue to the tires. It's not really wet on top of the rows anymore. Like the dew's gone, but it's really sticky now. So maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. They tell me if you can make an alfalfa doobie, you're ready to bale. We're gonna try a little bit of baling on the alfalfa, see what kind of moisture we're running. But from what we could tell, it's pretty dry. We're gonna try one row to see what kind of moisture we're gonna get. See all the leaf loss, Brian? Look at all that leaf loss. Night baling. So we're night baling. It's 10 o'clock. We started a bit early today, or tonight, because we had a lot of acres to cover. So just show you what the row looks like here. You can hear it's still crunchy. Grab a couple leaves here. See if we can roll it. Probably a bit too early yet. As you can see here, the leaves don't really roll too good, but it's getting very close. I'll check the humidity and see what we're at, but it's still kind of dusty. So I checked the sensors, the humidity sensors that we have in the field here, and we're only at 60%, which is good to start baling, so it's almost there. We'll come back in a bit and we'll check it and we'll see if it makes a difference, that extra 10% humidity. We're just gonna check our moisture on a couple bales here. Put it on moisture, we'll go and probe it. .1. We'll check this bale. 19.6, 24, 20, 20.3. We're spraying acid on. So last year we did baling at night too. We sprayed acid and we were running up to 26, 27, 28%. 16.5. Well, that's a pretty nice looking bale. We're gonna shut her now down for the night, guys. It's getting a little bit too wet, especially underneath the row. You can just feel the dampness now. It's not as crunchy. A little bit on the outside, but I think we're done. Gonna check to make sure the acid is turning on. Yeah, it works. We got the baler out again the following morning, and it's about just after 10 o'clock now. Crunchy on the very top. Leaves they're very dry on the on the top, but underneath the row, flip a row over. You can see how nice this alfalfa is. Very nice, but it's a little bit moist. Try and pick a big stem here. See if we can. You can still kind of scratch the waxy layer off the stem here. See, pick another one. So you gotta mind you, this is on the very bottom of the windrow. So I'm gonna, I don't know if you can pick that out. Oh, I'm scratching the waxy layer off. You see my thumb? And if you crack open the stem, or you twist it over, it doesn't really snap like the top ones. Like this top one here, you go like that and it snaps. But it could be just dew moisture too. But it's only 18 rows left and we should be good.